All right, we've got Wes Summerford, head coach at Northview High School. Coach, it seems like just yesterday you got the head coach job, and now it's 5 years in. This is, what's the experience? What's the ride been like for you?
Yeah, just been an awesome ride. It was everything that I thought it would be. I know that you did the story on me getting that job, and that's kind of cool and surreal. But just seems like yesterday, and the community has been all that I thought it was. Just huge for our football program, and then the kids. Can't talk enough about Northview and the kind of students that we produce. Just great all around people, hardworking kids and tough kids all the time.
Yeah, and you've had success there. A couple of years ago, going really deep in the playoffs. What's the key for you, for Northview, to have that kind of success? What's the key things that you focus on that have to happen?
Yeah, I think it's just commitment by our players and running a good program every single year, taking care of the little things. I talk to our kids all the time about, hey, what I do as a coach is the same thing you need to do as a player, and that's control what you can control. We can only control what we control. If I get the kids to do that and buy into our program, buy into the little things are important, we usually have a successful season.
All right, last year, around 500. What do you see that you can build on off of last year? What's got you excited about this group?
Yeah, we had some young guys that we got to throw in the fire last year due to injuries, due to the things here and there. Got to play several of our guys in the secondary in that big playoff game last year. They got to see a good team in Bozeman that threw around the football, which is not normal for a 1A school, but it also allowed them some experience on how we covered things and things like that. So I look for those guys to take our team, take over that locker room, and be leaders and examples for our team this year.
All right, not a lot of starters back,
right.
But let's talk offense first. About 4 guys back there. So who are your leaders there? Who's going to be the focal points this year?
Yeah, I think up front is probably our strongest suit. We're returning Colby Pugh and Jackson Simmons, and also Joel Miner. So some guys with some experience on that line. And then we'll end it out at tight end with a young guy that's here today that's very key, very, very important for us. Our quarterback is new to the system, and so a lot of the quarterback will have to depend on those offensive linemen to keep him safe.
How about on defense? Also about 4 starters back on that side. Where are the strengths there? Who are your leaders there?
Yeah, same thing up front is going to be our strength. We've got the only player in Northview in my tenure to play all 4 years and start all 4 years on the varsity at linebacker. So that'll be the big. That's Moses De La Rosa. He'll be a big leader on defense. And then the guys that I talked about getting in the fire against Bozeman last year, and they're here today, is Sam Reed and Nate Duffy, going to be big leaders in the secondary because the other 2 guys are freshmen and sophomores.
Special teams, you feeling good about what you got there as well?
Feeling good. We've kind of had to find some guys within our program. Did some searching, and yeah, Sam Reed is going to be the guy that leads us in punting, and then we had a kicker that was able to be trained against with our other kicker last year and raised up through the system, and he's ready now, and his name is Cameron Bourgeois.
In 1A in the rural, there's a lot of strong programs in this area. What's the challenges when you look at the schedule and look at who you got to go through, kind of size up the challenges this year?
Yeah, everybody's getting better. That's the crazy thing in our league is that everybody is getting better. Jay is much improved. They're a rival, and they've gotten closer and closed the gap a little bit on us. So that'll be a huge game for our guys for sure, setting that. And that's about the midway point. We got Baker back. Of course, Coach Brunson's back, so they'll be back. And so that'll be a tough one for us too. And that kind of warms us up for the playoffs. And then we play Bluntstown late in the year like we always do, and that's kind of our tester to see where we're at and just a measuring stick late in the program.
You mentioned Jay. I always remember the War on Highway 4.
Right.
It's such a cool little ride where you guys got going there.
Yes.
Well, there's so many great programs around here. There's so many great coaches. We're here at Media Days. You just see the faces, the experience level. What's it like being part of it, including your brother, of course, at Tate? What's it like being part of this fraternity, this group of coaches, and how special is it?
Well, it's awesome. All the way from Mike Bennett, who I don't know how many years he's got in, but he was coaching when I was playing in high school, and that is surreal. And I'm 20 years out of high school. And so just to join that, my family's been in coaching for a long time now. My dad's starting it out, and my uncle, and just to be able to join those guys and truthfully say that we've got some great mentors and great leaders in Escambia County, and it's just an honor to be a part of it.
All right, Wes, good luck to you this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.